Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Monday, March 1st, 2010. This morning I wanted to go through a little tool you can use when you're trying to work with network interfaces and you're not entirely certain what's going on. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's say you wanted to do an HTTP query against a site like, say, my blog server, and you get back this. And let's say that instead of a blog server, you were testing a servlet, and you wanted to see what the interaction was between you and the server, and just looking at the response that came back wasn't really enough. What you can do when you load net clients, you get a tool that loads in that you're probably not even aware of called the logging tool. If you do a logging tool open, and you have to do it this way because there is no menu item for this, you'll find there's a little tool in here, and if you pull down the logging menu, you'll notice there's all kinds of tracing for all the various network clients. POP3, FTP, SMTP, HTTP, you can look at the client request, the server header, and these are checkbox items. So I'll turn on the first one, and then I'll go turn on the second one, and then finally I'll go turn on the third one. And now I'm going to get all the logging as long as I do this, turn the trace on. Now, having done that, let's go ahead and do this again. Just do it this time. And you'll notice a whole bunch of information came down here in this window. So I'm going to make this a little bigger. And we're going to scroll back, and you can see all of this information that came back. So here it gave you all of the information on the request and on the response and the header that came back. And you can see all of that in real time as it's coming in. And of course, more interesting and useful, you can save the output to a file or you can clear the log. And that means that offline, after you've made these requests and gotten the responses from the server, you can actually look at them and examine them and say, okay, I'm trying to conform with this form that I'm getting, say, and I want to spare the user the problem of having to go to an actual browser and fill it out. I want to do the autofill for him in code. You can look at it and see what happened and see what it is you need to respond to. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.